This is day 18 of 30-day articulation practice challenge, and for today I'd like to share the skill that I'm working on. The skill that I'm developing is my articulation skills. The ability to express myself, my thoughts clearly, coherently, and express my opinions authentically is one of the things that I want to achieve. Because I believe that the ability to articulate yourself is, as Jordan Peterson said, is your sword and your shield on this world. You know, growing up, I thought physical prowess was the ultimate power above everything else. And with physical power, you get mental resilience, mental toughness, because you have to keep going despite the pain. And that proved me right with soccer, with wrestling, with karate, with kickboxing, and with boxing. And despite the pain to endure, so that you build your physical endurance and also mental endurance and mental resilience. And recently I got to realize that those are the things that help you propel forward, but also initially those are the skills that are more likely like I guess you can say like a surviving skills, because you need the physical prowess to survive, you need that mental resilience to survive. Whereas this ability to speak clearly, coherently, is something that I am more or less new of. Because even going to school, even with the writing assignment, even with speaking assignments, I never realized the importance of clear expression. And after coming across to Jordan Peterson, his lectures and his books, I've got to realize the importance of clear articulated speech. Because people, first of all, judge you based on your appearance. And the second thing that they judge you, the second thing that they base their judgment is the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you hold the conversation. So you can work on your appearance with a nice dress, with a nice haircut, and you can take care of yourself physically and look nice. But when you encounter a difficult situation, those things might help you a little bit, but what is going to make you stand out is the ability to speak, the ability to change people's mind, maybe, ability to persuade, ability to tell a story, ability to encourage, or maybe even ability to diffuse a situation. I believe I am getting to realize, and now I believe that this is one of the important skills, because all of our all of our life is based on communication, because we always communicate with others. And being able to diplomatically and clearly getting your message across without, let's say, hurting or offending the other person, while at the same time composing yourself. I believe that's a unique skill, and that's the skill that I'm working on, and I am eager to learn more about it, and I'm eager to practice more with different topics, different speech, different speed, different tonality, even with different voices. And one of the things that I started noticing is my parasite words, the amount of parasite words that I started using became less and less. I'm not saying that I don't use any parasite words, but the quantity of them in a sentence or in a paragraph when I talk has become lower. And one of the things that I noticed at work, I work as a server at a restaurant. When people ask me a question, before I used to take a second and I used to use a parasite word, like uh, and I used that parasite word a lot. And now I want to say maybe it has gotten lower by 50% or 60%, but there are some times I catch myself using those words. And also, it makes me notice it more often when I use it, because the parasite words do not occur as often, and every time they occur, I take a mental note of it, and I try to be more conscious of them. And also, that has affected my performance, not in a grand scheme of things, but regarding customer service. Because if a customer asks me a question, I can answer it in a professional manner. Or even if I don't know the answer, I can respond in a professional manner and get the response, get the answer for them, instead of looking and acting like a goofball, so that they treat you with more respect and they treat you better, and your teammates treat you better as well, because of the way you're able to hold the conversation, because of the ability to tell a story. And another brain teaser for you, think about it. The most powerful man in the United States, let's say the president, right? The president has gotten to become a president because of the ability to speak. Like, for example, Barack Obama, one of the, I guess, prominent presidents that I have gotten to see myself, that who knows how to speak to a public, and not only to a public, but to a single person, to an individual as well. And another amazing example is Jordan B. Peterson. I have talked about him, and I find him as my mentor, but reading his books, listening to his lectures. And as a matter of fact, he is the reason why I want to improve my articulation skills, because I am getting to realize that it is one of the most important and useful skill.